If you're thinking about using BlueHost, don't sign up just yet. There are a few things that beginners really need to understand before choosing them for your website. In this video, I'm going to break down the real pros, the real cons, and who BlueHost actually makes the most sense for, so you can make a decision you won't regret. BlueHost is one of the most popular web hosting platforms out there, especially for beginners who are building their very first website. It gets recommended all the time because it's simple, it's affordable at the start, and it's designed to make getting online as easy as possible. But here's the thing. Popularity doesn't always mean it's the best choice for every single person. So, let's dig into what you're really getting. First, what exactly is BlueHost? In simple terms, it's a web hosting company. It provides the online space and technology to store your website files, so people anywhere in the world can visit your site. It's most commonly used for WordPress websites, and it's actually one of the few hosting companies that WordPress.org officially recommends for beginners. Which is why so many first-time website owners find it so convenient. So, let's start with the good stuff. The biggest pro is definitely its ease of use. BlueHost is built from the ground up for beginners. It literally just takes a few clicks, and they guide you through the whole process. You don't need to be a tech expert at all. Another huge draw is the low starting price. When you first sign up, the introductory pricing is very affordable, especially compared to many competitors. This makes it super appealing if you're just starting out and you're on a tight budget. It lowers the barrier to entry, so you can get your idea online without a big financial commitment up front. On top of that, most of their plans include a free domain name for the first year and a free SSL certificate. The domain is your website's address, like mywebsite.com, and getting it for free saves you about $15 right away. The SSL certificate is what puts that little padlock icon in your browser's address bar. It encrypts data between your visitors and your site, which is essential for security and for building trust with your audience. Finally, there's the support. BlueHost offers 24/7 customer support through chat and phone. If you're totally new to hosting or WordPress and you run into a problem at 2 in the morning, having someone you can reach out to for help can be a lifesaver. For someone launching their very first blog or small business site, these features really do remove a lot of the initial friction and stress. Alright, that all sounds great, but let's talk about the other side of the coin. There are some really important downsides that you absolutely need to know about before you commit. This is the stuff that often gets glossed over in other reviews. The biggest complaint by far is about the higher renewal prices, that low introductory price I mentioned. It's just that introductory offer. When it's time to renew your plan after your initial term, you might sign up for a few dollars a month, but find yourself paying 2 or 3 times that amount when the renewal bill comes. It's a common industry practice, but BlueHost's price jump can feel particularly steep. If you plan on having thousands of daily visitors or running a complex e-commerce store, you'll likely outgrow BlueHost's entry-level plans pretty quickly. And finally, the upsells. During the checkout process, BlueHost will recommend and sometimes pre-select several additional services. These can include things like advanced security, SEO tools, or site backup services. It's really important to pay close attention during sign-up and uncheck any boxes for services you don't want. These add-ons can quickly increase your initial cost. Now, these issues don't necessarily make BlueHost a bad company, but they do mean it's not the perfect one-size-fits-all solution it's sometimes made out to be. So, taking all of that into account, who is BlueHost actually best for, in my opinion? BlueHost makes the most sense if you fit into a few specific categories. First, if you are a complete beginner, you've never built a website before, and terms like cPanel or FTP sound like a foreign language. BlueHost's simplicity is its greatest strength here. Second, if you're building your first blog, a personal portfolio, or a basic informational website for a small local business, for these types of simple sites, the performance will be more than adequate. Third, if you're looking for an all-in-one straightforward setup, you want your domain, hosting, and email in one place with a single bill. And finally, if you are on a tight budget and your main goal is just to get online quickly and affordably for the first year or two, if that sounds like you, then BlueHost can be a perfectly reasonable and effective starting point for your online journey. On the flip side, who should probably avoid BlueHost and look at other options? Well, BlueHost may not be the best choice for you if you expect high traffic from day one or plan to run a big marketing campaign that will send thousands of visitors to your site. You should also look elsewhere if you need advanced performance features, like dedicated server resources or more control over your hosting environment. If you're an experienced developer or agency, you'll probably find it too limiting. And critically, if your primary goal is to find the absolute lowest long-term cost, the renewal rates mean BlueHost isn't the cheapest option over a 5-year period. In those cases, there are other hosting providers that specialize in performance, scalability, or long-term value, and they would be a much better fit for your needs. So, let's get to the final verdict. Is BlueHost worth it for beginners? For many first-time website owners, the answer is yes, but with a big asterisk. It's worth it as long as you go in with your eyes open, fully understanding the pricing structure and its performance limitations. It is simple, it's genuinely and it reliably gets the job done for a first website. It's like the perfect starter car, not a high-performance sports car, but it will get you where you need to go safely and without a lot of hassle. If you are just starting your first site and BlueHost sounds like the right fit for you, I've put a link to the best current deal in the description below this video. It will take you to their beginner pricing. Just remember what I said. Read everything carefully during the sign-up process so you only select the services you actually need. Don't get caught up in the upsells. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this helped you make a more informed decision. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next review.